It was a cold morning in February 1987. A 16-year-old girl left her home in Pasadena, California, heading to school, just like she had done hundreds of times before. She never arrived. No screams, no witnesses, no body. For 38 years, her disappearance haunted a family and a city, until one arrest changed everything. 16-year-old Emily Carter was a high school junior, quiet, focused, and well-liked by her teachers. On the morning of February 12, 1987, she left home at 7:15 in the morning. Her plan was simple: walk to the school's practice field where the marching band rehearsed before classes. That was the last confirmed sighting of her. By noon, her mother knew something was terribly wrong. Emily never missed school, she never skipped class, she never disappeared without a word. Police immediately began searching the route from her home to the campus. They combed through bushes, checked drainage ditches, and questioned neighbors. They found nothing. No torn clothing, no blood, not even her backpack. It was as if Emily Carter had simply vanished into thin air. As investigators interviewed students and staff, a disturbing pattern emerged. Several students reported seeing a strange man near the practice field that morning. He was in his mid-30s, dark jacket, standing at a distance, just watching. When police asked for details, witnesses gave conflicting descriptions. Some said he was tall, others said average height. One remembered a dark jacket, another recalled gray. Police brought him in for questioning after an anonymous tip, but without evidence, without a body, they had nothing to hold him on. Within months, the leads dried up. The case went cold. Emily Carter's file was boxed and stored in the basement of the Pasadena Police Department. To the world, she became just another name, another unsolved mystery, but not to her mother. While the city moved on, Linda Carter did not. Every year on Emily's birthday, she set a place at the table. Every Christmas, she wrapped a gift that would never be opened. She wrote letters to police departments across California. She visited the practice field where her daughter was last seen. She kept Emily's room exactly as it was: the bed made, the posters on the wall, the books on the shelf. Year after year, detectives told her the same thing: there's nothing new. But Linda refused to accept that her daughter had simply disappeared forever. She believed, no, she knew that the truth was still out there, waiting. In 2024, the Pasadena Police Department launched a cold case initiative using advanced forensic technology: DNA analysis, fiber matching, digital reconstruction. Emily's case was one of dozens reopened. Among the forgotten evidence was a single fabric fiber recovered near the practice field decades earlier and dismissed as insignificant. This time, forensic specialists ran it through updated databases. The results were stunning. The fiber matched a rare automotive upholstery material used in only a specific model of car manufactured in the late 1980s. Police cross-referenced vehicle registrations from that era in Pasadena. One name appeared on the list: a man who had been questioned 38 years ago, and then released. Richard Hale was 72 years old. He lived quietly in a neighboring county, kept to himself, and had no criminal record after 1987. When police arrived at his door with a search warrant, neighbors were shocked. They said he was always polite, never any trouble. Inside his garage, investigators found something that would seal his fate: a cardboard box, hidden beneath old tools and paint cans. Inside were photographs, newspaper clippings about Emily's disappearance, and an item that once belonged to her, something only the perpetrator would have kept. For the first time in 38 years, police made an arrest. The cold case wasn't cold anymore. Linda Carter was 71 years old when detectives knocked on her door. They told her that after 38 years, they had solved her daughter's case. She didn't celebrate. She didn't feel relief. She simply cried. Because Emily was never coming home. The years of hope, the birthday cakes, the wrapped gifts, they couldn't change what had happened. Justice came late, far too late, but it came. And for a mother who had spent nearly 40 decades searching for answers, that was something. Emily Carter's story reminds us that some mysteries don't stay buried forever. Cold cases can remain silent for decades, but they never truly die. They wait, and when they finally speak, they change everything. This case shows us the power of perseverance, of mothers who refuse to give up, of detectives who reopen old files, and of technology that brings justice when all hope seems lost. If this story moved you, please subscribe to explore more cold cases and untold mysteries. Leave a comment with your thoughts below. And remember, every cold case is someone's loved one. Justice may be delayed, but it should never be denied. This story is entirely fictional and created for entertainment purposes only. Any resemblance to real persons, living or dead, or actual events is purely coincidental.